stream?
Probably won't join today. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Train's going by.
Lovely.
Can you hear it?
No, thankfully I can't. It doesn't stretch that far. Well, let me get rid of that as well. Right, stream's up. So, hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgetz channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Fen, and this live stream on Sunday afternoons, 1 o'clock GMT, a little bit early, for Project Zomboid. You may have just heard the dulcet tones of Supertone. He will not be joining us this week.
Not in game, at least.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm not expecting Joe either. And Dave has been begging me to reset the server for some reason, and I don't see why, because I can get in.
I just tried, just for the heck of it, I just tried it, and yeah, I got on just fine.
Yeah, so, and I can get in fine as well, so never mind. Anyway, so this week, drinking my favourite, Red Bull, and I have for my own snack delight, Morrison's Cheesy Poofs. So, there we go. I'm well looked after this week. So what we're looking at now is map.projectzomboid.com. This is a resource on the internet. You can look at it. Is the map of Project Zomboid in its entirety. All these little blue dots represent areas of interest, things, places you can visit. We usually start in Rosewood, create a base here on this, farm on the outskirts, and then we move down to Muldra, massacre our way through Muldra, and then make a base here on the outskirts of Muldra, and then follow the road, bypassing West Point, and end up in
I'll be right back.
Louiseville. Yep, okay, see you soon. And we're making a base out of this 3-car garage house here, which we've got set up and running. It's got electricity and it's got water, and it's blocked off at the back and at the front. So, this week, I think this is going to be the last week we play Survivor mode as well. I think we're moving on to Apocalypse after this. So next week, expect Apocalypse mode. Oh yes. We're going to start from fresh next week in Apocalypse mode. That's not going to be fun or easy. It's going to make for an interesting set of run-throughs, I think. But really looking forward to Build 42 as well. If you haven't seen the roundup by Mr. Atomic Duck, go check that out. That's really good. It covers hunting quite nicely. There's a lot coming in Build 42 when it actually turns up, including sort of NPC animals that migrate and move around, which you can then hunt. And there's the crafting tables and the new fishing mechanic. And adding basements. There's if we take a look at the map as it is, you can see that where this line is here, that was added a month ago. This is the extra, and we actually did a video earlier in the year and had a look around this fort. So there's a lot happening down here, and then it's like extended this bit and it's extended this bit up here. We took a look around these towns as well, just to see what was there and what we could expect, because most of it's predictable. But this is kind of interesting. I'm hoping they're going to flesh out a new, large town down here. But so what we're going to do is we're actually going to go down to the gun shop, the hunting shop just here. See if we can find some shotgun shells. And then, stupidly or foolishly, I'm going to try and solo raid this small mob. Now, usually it takes us a couple of us to do this. There's a lot of Z's in this area. So I'm going to need as much ammunition as I can, because I don't think baseball bats are going to cut it. So let's log in to the server. Let's have a cheesy poof and open up my canned drink. I said join the server. Join. No, it's a traditional cheesy poof. Look at that. It's cheesy and poofy. And they've got a good flavour as well. Really tasty cheese. Oh yeah, no, I like those. Anyway, this week, before I dive in, I've had quite an interesting gaming week. This week we've been playing, apart from Modern Warfare 2, I managed to level up the last 2 pistols, or the new pistols, and get the Orion camo for those. I also brought, and I did a video, put it up on the YouTube channel, of Starship Troopers Extermination. And I've also been playing a free-to-play game on Steam called Caliber, which I'm quite enjoying as well. It's more of a squad-based 4-man, whereas Starship Troopers is a team of 16. You can have 16 friends in. And I thought that was really cool. Right, so I've got a new car as well. Pulled that in last week. I did manage to update mine. This one's got some boot space issues. So it's got like 10, and that's because it's been badly damaged. So I'm going to take these pieces out. I'm going to grab myself a couple of another spare one of those to go in the back of my car, because we raided the baseball factory last week, and we did really well. Came back with quite a few baseball bats, which is very nice. And this car isn't the best, but it's still in much better condition. I don't need the tarp, I don't need the pop can. I'm just going to dump those on the floor for the time being. I'll put the rounds in there. Hunting knife and the baseball bat, because I suspect the baseball bat that I have, it hasn't got a lot on it, but it should last. What other weapons have I got in my backpack? I've got 44 shotgun shells, which isn't anywhere near enough. I've got a crowbar. I do actually have a baseball bat in there. I've got 4 balls. 4 chips, could do with some food as well. Yeah, that's fine, Dave. Join when you can. To be fair, I'm a little early this week, which makes a nice change. Ha 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 ha. Let's grab some beef jerky and some plonkies. There we go. We'll grab the plonkies, and that'll keep us going. Right. Now, did this last week. I actually need to find a decent weapon to open up the grate with. And I don't think we've got a sledgehammer. The pickaxe might do the job, because I don't think, if I take a look in the back of Super's truck, I don't think he's got a sledgehammer either. No, he hasn't. Okay, so if we can't get through with a pickaxe, we might have to get through and find a sledgehammer. Ah! Jump scares. Gotta love them. Now, I did not hear him at all, if you couldn't notice. Really? Oh, hello. We've got another visit, look. It says files missing. Well, I'm up to date with everything on Steam, and mine's absolutely fine. So's Super. So don't quite know what's going on there. Excuse me, Mr. Zombie, stop hurting my things. So yeah, I think that's a you problem, Dave, not a me problem. Try running a scan on your Project Zomboid files. Oh, that must have worked. Right, so last time I ended up going to this gun shop, it wasn't a great experience, because an alarm went off, and I pretty much had to do a runner.
I see you see some of my carnage from last week.
I do. There is much
There'll
carnage
be
to
more.
see. Yeah. There's much carnage to see all over the place. I don't think anybody's really been on this week. Damn it. Tried to avoid the car and ended up ditching it into a tree. Actually, I'll actually do that. I'll deal with that now.
Somebody just joined us.
That'd probably be Dave.
Yep, it's Dave.
The non-speaking Dave.
Yeah, it's Quiet Dave this week.
And so it was, he was called Dave the Quiet.
You know, I cleared out a bunch of those zombos last week, and
The server hasn't been reset this week at all. So they're not and if nobody's really been on, then they're not respawns either. Which means they must have migrated. I'm going to get on the other side of the road. Seems to be less carnage over there.
yeah, because I did a number on them.
Yeah. No, that's
Not that route that you're taking right now, but around that little, yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like I could be on my own
intersection.
this week in game. Hopefully, Joe will get in on chat and say hi.
It says files are missing. Then, okay, so basically files are missing. It means that your Project Zomboid game probably has to be, I think, and say uninstall and reinstall it.
You might just be able to do a scan of the files.
Yeah, but if it says files are missing, then it usually says which files. But if you uninstall and reinstall it, then those files will be back on.
Well, you'd like to think so, wouldn't you? Alright, so this is my carnage from last week. Oh, it's getting dark again.
I see that. And
Always
there's a whole
getting
ton.
dark. Always when it's getting dark do I come out to play.
And it looks like it's getting, there's a lot of, should I say, zombos there.
Yeah, and I cleared these guys out a lot last week, but oddly enough, I've got some new friends to play with. They're not giving up. Oh, that's nice. I'm beginning to get one hits. And zombies crawling out of the woodwork. Whilst it's still daylight. I can... Now some of these have been dragged along from the garage that I just drove past and they're attracted by the car noise.
So is this episode going to be
Ven dies yet
last
again.
stand?
Yeah. Could
Another
well be.
last.
Oh, hello, look, we've got a crawler. I hate these things. Targeting these things whilst you've got upright zombies and that just is a nightmare. Right, the last time I tried this, I ended up getting fairly surrounded pretty quick. So let's take out a few from the rear. There's no other way into this gun shop apart from the front door. Right, I don't want to be stuck in this alley. I don't want to sort of like pen me in and the moment fight on two sides. That would be bad.
Yeah, alleyway. Yeah, the alleyways are not that good for fighting.
Well, there's plenty of food here, so if I want food, I've got it. There's probably drink as well if I wanted to.
If you want food, you got it.
Yeah. There is a ton of it. And all the rotten food. There's a drinks cabinet out the front, so drink vending machine, so. Right.
So this week 3D printed actually a Daredevil helmet.
Ooh. Horns and all.
Yep.
Right, I'm going to do this a couple of times. Or not.
Close that door, that way.
Well, that's just it. I don't seem to be actually hitting them. Okay. That's a bit weird. See, that one hits. Right, now the trick is just to walk back slightly and see what zombies we've attracted. Because obviously that made some noise. Plus, the other thing about that is also because I'm swinging a heavy implement, it also wears you out quicker. So you're likely to get overexerted. I'm getting into this shop one way or another, I think. Try and keep an eye out for any encroaching Z's. Ah, yeah, there's one. See, I knew it. And it only takes one. Oh, and here comes another. Attracted by the noise. Let's wait for the stragglers.
Sure it's the noise, or is it your deodorant?
It could be a bit of both. I mean, or maybe lack of deodorant. Because I'm pretty sure this character is unwashed for a while. But
there's a hardware store just a little bit away.
Okay.
See if it could have a sledgehammer for you.
Okay, where's that?
Just go up a few to the north a little bit there.
All right,
there's
so
a hardware store.
The beer and liquor.
It's not that far.
I'll stop running as well.
I think right there is the hardware store that has the chair, or a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, okay, well let me clear
I know
out.
it's not that far.
Well, that's handy. Let's take out these ones. I'm going to put the pickaxe in my backpack as well. So that I'm not over encumbered. That way I'm not going to run out of stamina fighting these guys. Because at some point,
yeah,
I actually want to run away. again. Let's get in front of the headlights. That way we can actually see what's going on.
It's always a good idea. Good thing you're not an actual baseball player.
Yeah. Well, I'd never make the leagues, that's for sure.
You'd probably make minor leagues at least.
That's real estate.
I know it's within a like a couple block radius. There's a hardware store.
I shall discover.
If you don't take and follow Joe's...
Yeah, there it is, tools. Tool station. Right, I'm going to do something reasonably sensible here. And that's crash crash into a tree. Where's the horn? I don't think the horn's working. Okay, well I said reasonably sensible because I've just hit 3 trees, a lamppost, God knows how many zombies, and another tree. Now the headlights have gone. I'm doing a great job of this stream this week. Right.
Joe's gonna probably, if he actually watches this stream, he's gonna be screaming.
Oh yeah.
No!
No. Oh, that's it. Q. I forgot. I'm doing a bang-up job of getting myself killed this week. Just gonna run through all of this misery. Attract as many zombies as I possibly can. Probably a bad idea, I know. Let's go around the back.
Yeah,
of the
especially in the dark when you can't see hardly anything.
Yeah, I know. This just makes it all the harder, doesn't it? Right, so that's the place where I need to be, EP Tools.
Yep.
There's some window lickers in there as well.
Of course there's going to be.
Always is. Right, so I should have a healthy horde behind me at the moment. Yeah. Okay.
Here's the point where you wish you'd had a Molotov cocktail.
Yeah. Something like that. Well, it doesn't seem to be a great deal up this way, so what my plan is, if I turn around and have a look, yeah, they're all still following, is just to basically run down here, and I can't see anything, and run, literally run. Hopefully this means I'll have lost line of sight with them all, and there will be less to deal with. I might pick a couple up along the way, but it's going to be a hell of a lot less. And I'm back at EP Tools. And look, it's practically zombie free. No, I haven't done a tactic like that for a while, so let's watch it backfire. Oh, well, the door's open. I really don't like doing this sort of thing at night, and I now don't have a car with any lights on it.
What about that bus?
Well, I was thinking about this van, actually.
Well, either way.
Right, it's got lights. I do have the ability to hotwire. Oh! And there you go. Luck is indeed on my side today. Now where's the tools place? Right, there it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn this round. Shine the light now. You can see the window. Look, who's just broken through. And what that's going to do is give me the light I need inside the shop. So I can see what's going on. Right, now the noise of the van probably brought some extras like those guys in, but let's hopefully this isn't going to be a very long run in here. Club hammer, what a mask, club hammer, nails. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I see the joy of wood glue. Lots of items. There's a pickaxe. Just what I've always wanted. Oh, let's check this back stuff here. Well, that's thoroughly disappointing. No sledgehammers. Hammers and pickaxe, but no sledge. Okay, well it is what it is.
Can you check the back room?
Oh no, I didn't actually. Let's raise the bat and prep it out. That's a toilet. And that's the only back room. So yeah. I didn't check it because there is no need. Well, let's turn the lights off so there's actually electricity in that van and we know we can still use that van. Oh, the joy of cheesy poofs.
Well, if you wouldn't have actually went to that hardware store, you would have at least not known that there was one there.
Well, it's worth checking it out, at the very least. Because the thing is you can't... Oh, hello. They weren't there earlier. Carnage. Right, which means I'm back to thumping the window with the
Pickaxe?
mm-hmm. Because that's all there is. I wonder if...
You could actually do it with a crowbar.
Yeah, I don't know which is worse, really.
Could probably turn on the bus lights, that way you can actually see what you're doing.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Since
Pretty
your
sure
car
I've hot
headlights
wired.
are
Ah, that's it. I can't get in it. Or I could always swap the bulbs out.
well, yeah.
I do have basic mechanics. Thing is, I'm not entirely sure whether I'm actually attacking the...
That's why I said is if you took and turned on your car headlights and switched the bulbs out.
The fact that I just got the warning there. Yeah, look at that, you see. All of a sudden, all I could see was the moodlet turn up of horror, of panic.
Figures they had to do it when you were getting ready to do something.
Yeah, always the way, isn't it?
This is the way.
Indeed. Mando's right. Take those two lights. Got the one off the front. I'll take the one because they're universal as well. So in game,
Yes.
it doesn't matter where you get the light from. A light will fit in any light. The light bulb, no matter what colour it is, fits in every single type of.
Which is different in real life.
Yeah. So is it bayonet or screw fitting? Small screw fitting, large screw fitting. Small bayonet, large bayonet.
Your hood's pretty much shot too.
Yeah. I think this car's shot. Already. It's alright. I know there's a good quality van that I can make good use of. Right. Well, it's not shaking. There's another bloody zombie. Pickaxe time. There you go. And another one. And another one. That nearly got me. And more. Where did they all come from?
They came from the group that they heard you were back in town, so they
Make sure I'm not over encumbered. Move everything.
You know, you would think that you would be able to at least disassemble those. They'd make it to where you could at least disassemble those gates.
Propane torch, that kind of thing, yeah. You would have thought. Well, you would have thunk it. Let's just scoot down here a bit. Because I know there's not huge amounts down here. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, hopefully. Daylight's going to be turning up soon. Oh, that's bad. I just heard a broken spiky baseball bat go. That's why I brought a fresh one with me. That didn't last very long at all, did it? It's gonna run. Oh god, no, there's quite a few of them. gonna have to do a runner. I think I've only got one choice. I don't want to use the shotgun because it just creates too much noise. I want you to do this stealthily. Fat chance. So, make sure it's loaded. And fire. Alright, let's see all of the other zombies turn up that I just tried luring away from the other side. It's like the best laid plans. Yeah, there they are. Look. I can hear
I
something.
hear Dave's stuff coming around. Alright, I'll be back again. I'm gonna go get my placement going.
Okay, cool. I think now we can swap back to the basement back. Now we've got rid of the majority of those. And it's beginning to get daylight, so... And I could really use something to eat, so I'm going to go for the beef jerky. And my character's thirsty for some reason. At some point I must have dropped my water bottle. Which is why I carry spares. Well fed, hydrated, works wonders. Slowly getting daylight again. Ow.
Okay, I managed to download it, but now I need to download all the mods again. That's gonna take a bit.
Right, let's see if I can actually attack this with a crowbar. No. It's having none of it. I can't even destroy it with that, so let's just try. Isn't going very well with that, so let's equip both hands to the pickaxe. Let's try that. So I'm not entirely sure what that's actually breaking. Nothing's shaking to say that, yeah, it's getting broken. And these things are pretty tough. Sledgehammer will take it out in a few hits. Of Because I'm also making the bold assumption that actually we can break through that anyway. I'm pretty sure you can. But I just don't seem to be able to hit any of that. Now, we've been in this shop before. A lot. So, I don't know. At the moment, let's just go with that. I would have thought I'd been through by now, to be honest. Or maybe it is literally only susceptible to a crowbar. Sledgehammer. Thing is, I haven't seen any. It really isn't doing very well at all, is it? Alright, let's go raid milk and more. And let's have a nose in the garage as well while we're here. Might as well. Oh, we've been here before. Missed. Just lost that minor league placement. Oh! See, that one was sensible. He went through the door. Well, they're certainly coming out of the gas station well. Any more? Just run in. Then attack. I saw quagga cakes. Eat the quagga cakes. Put the pickaxe in the backpack. High highs. Good. Plonkies. I'll just loot all that. And then stash it squarely in the old backpack. There we go. And I've got plenty of stuff to keep me going. So I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet rather be bitten by a zombie and just see if I can clear out this I'm actually going to swap out for that van though, because I think this car's almost on its last legs. Not quite, but almost. Run around the zombies. Create some space. What happened to that one that was walking down here? Are you still walking down there? Well, he's a zombie of conviction. Circle just to see what's going down or going on around me. Where are those? go take this van. I was actually quickly inspect this van and inspect the car just to see how bad it is. Because I think the engine's pretty much ruined. Yeah, the engine's in 26% condition. Hence why it keeps stopping on me. And crashing into so many things obviously hasn't helped that today. Usually these things have bull bars on them. Take that, Gandalf. Okay, fine, let's just snag everything out the back of here. Put it in the back of the thing. We can always gas it up, steal the gas from this car. It's nice and easy. Because I don't think this van had a huge amount in it. We'll actually take a look at it. The engine's got to be in better condition than that. Well, it doesn't have any headlights, that's the problem with it, because someone took them out a minute ago. Oh yeah, well, that's in much better condition, look. It's a bit rough around the edges, but fine, fine. It's better than the car that I came in, so let's nick the headlights out of this one again. Did I take them out? Or did I take them out of the bus? And you can see how badly damaged the hood is. Oh, that's got headlights in it. Oh, okay, well, fine. I must have taken them out of the bus because I couldn't get in the bus. That's it. And to be fair, most headlights don't require a screwdriver. At least not on all the cars that I've owned. Okay, so we need to find another hardware store. So I think the Gigamart. Oh, come on. The Gigamart might be our best option. There might be some tools around there. Oh! Fire department. They might have some tools in them. Open the window. Shovel and a roadblock. Engine parts. Lug wrench. Okay, so not so flush with tools. Oh, really? Ha ha ha! Weren't expecting that, was ya? To be fair, I wasn't expecting so many zombies either. Oh, that was close. Where did they all come from? What just went up? I missed that. And I'm back at the car. Doing well. I'm getting so far on my own. You can see this. At some point I'm aiming to escape from this car. Honest. Jesus, come on. I need to take it careful because I'm now moderately exerted. That's what the lung icons come up. Is that... Oh, hello. I lost another baseball bat. It's okay though, because there's only a couple of zombies. If I can knock this one down. There we go. Right, but I'm in a good position because I found some wood glue earlier. I now have a repaired baseball bat. And because cunningly I kept the other one and it's in my backpack, I can also repair that one with the wood glue. For some reason there's a baseball bat on the floor. I must have dropped it. There we go. Pick that one up. Right, so worst comes to worst, I've always got a so that was a good thing, that was it. So that one's going to go, so that one got repaired a lot better. There we go, right. Oh, for goodness sakes. There's another horde on that corner. I thought, I know, go to the fire department. The fire department will have a sledgehammer, surely. No. It's a badly equipped fire department. Need to rest. Oh, I'm not excited anymore, that's good. Have at this, you dastardly zombies. Oh, look. I've broken the door down. And that wasn't me because I came out through the window. And, oh, excellent. Right. Let's get in the car. I think I may have gone the wrong way. turn around. Let's go down that side street that's just over there. It could be the road to nowhere. There's a sign in that. Okay, so this is behind there. This looks like a... This looks a bit rural, doesn't it? I think if I go down here... I'm seeing garages. I'm seeing opportunities. Specifically, I'm seeing opportunities to get caught in a small confined area with a load of zombies. Oh, that was the wrong thing to press. Oh god, there's a few. So I'm getting even more one-hit kills in as well now. Right, I'm going to run out of space pretty rapidly there. Oh look, it's the garage that's just down the road from it. I'm never getting away from this place, am I? It's my own personal Hotel California. I am a prisoner here of my own device. Using the backing off technique for combat. Getting myself into a position where that floor crawler isn't in the targeting system, because otherwise it doesn't know whether to target the standing up zombie or the one that's crawling on the floor.
Oh my god.
Yes, Dave? You called?
I did it. I'm finally in. God, I'm so happy.
Smallest things, eh, mate?
Finally, I can talk about stuff that I did last week. So last week, we got that parking lot down there, down the street at our base. That big parking lot.
Alright, well, the one outside the Gigamart.
I don't know what it is, but down the street there's like a big parking spot. There's like over 1 million zombies. I swear to God, I saw all of them. Got a heart attack.
Oh, I better know what you're talking about. You're talking the one by the flats, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, that usually has, each flat, or block of flats, has about 1,000 zombies in it. Or 500 zombies, accumulating about 1,000.
I found one that's really good, in good shape.
Meanwhile, I'm not going to be in good shape for too long. If I'm trying to find... a sledgehammer of some description. Hello. Oh, floor crawler. Let's have a look in these. Yes. rubbish, isn't it? Just waiting for a fire alarm to go off again. Okay, this looks like it could be a bust. It was an idea. Obviously not a very good one. Ideally you need sheds and things like that. And I'm officially lost. And I've just reversed into a, whatever that is, mailbox. Let's go down the road a little bit. Pretty sure there's a way down here and then back up. If the very worst way, I can always go back the other way, go back to base. Just avoid all of these. Or not, as the case may be, because this is the main route, so might as well just go this way anyway. Let's take the next right. Let's go on an adventure. Let's find something new.
Should I check out the parking? I'm just gonna say parking space or parking hell. Should I check out parking hell? It's parking hell. There's a lot of zombies and a lot of cars. I can check out if there's like something that I can get. I hope I don't die because I got a beautiful car.
There's no point in having a beautiful car. It's not going to stay beautiful for very long, is it?
No, with beautiful I mean the car's not broken.
I know what you mean.
Hope I don't die.
No, that's my job on a weekly basis. Finding new and interesting ways to get yourself killed in Project Zomboid.
Why did I use my car? Why didn't I just go on foot? Whatever.
Because you've got a beautiful car that you didn't want to get broken.
Oh. Oh no, there they are. Please don't crash my PC. That's a lot. Should better have come on foot. That's bad.
For God's sakes, this is a real rat's maze of roads. Where I am. Just one or two zombies getting run over. No zombies were hurt during the making of this video. Well, okay, maybe one or two.
I mean,
100.
I didn't kill a single I didn't kill a zombie today. That's a new record.
Yeah, it's got to be some kind of record, yeah. Right, so I'm at the Gigamart. Oh, look, it's a Hummer. I found a Hummer. You want to go out, didn't you, Bella? You couldn't be any more inconvenient, really, could you, dog?
Oh no.
No, poor Belly.
Those zombies are getting smarter every day. That zombie just followed me all the way back to base.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not like that.
Oh, hello. Yep, definitely got a few coming in. You're going to have to wait a minute, Bella, while I take care of this.
Just some intruders.
Oh, and my baseball... That's the third baseball bat I've got through this playthrough. I'm beginning to get slightly annoyed.
Oh no,
I
there
don't want to
they
keep
come.
spending wood glue when I've got a perfectly good baseball bat in the back of my backpack.
Please don't get bitten. Please don't get bitten.
Bella, you're a pain in the neck. There is no way that I can possibly open the door for you and fend off all of these zombies.
zombie door.
I need an automatic door for the dog because she's just sitting there scratching it. Right, let's run over here quickly. So if I can get a second or two, I might be able to let the awkward dog out. Right. There you go, awkward dog.
Is that all the danger?
Yes. If she isn't knocking over the green screen, she's trying to get me killed in game.
Isn't that a cute dog? And to kill someone in the game.
Yeah, well, you don't really need that kind of hindrance, do you?
So, are you getting it to work now, Dave?
He's in, yeah.
Yep. Only needed to delete every file of this game, but it wasn't that long.
Well, I guess that's one of the other advantages of Project Zomboid is it's not a massive game to download. Obviously, it depends on your bandwidth and all the rest of it, but at the same time, plus, you know, we are using a lot of mods on this server, so there's a fair few mods to download. But
You're telling me
even
that's
then,
a lot of mods? That's not a lot of mods. I was on a server that had like over 500 mods. Didn't want to join that server.
yeah, that's not a surprise. Right, and that car's going to break them up quite nice if I come over here. And they're just going to ignore me, aren't they?
Okay, I am scared as hell. Okay, that's bad.
Character's
That's bad.
hungry. Let's eat some chips.
That's pretty bad. Oh, a nice fire axe. Could need that.
Right. Fairly energized on Red Bull. I'm now ready to take on the zombies.
Oh, you don't bite me, my friend. You're not gonna bite me today.
Well, I say that every week, Dave. It doesn't seem to make a bit of difference.
Why are there so many?
Where are you? I seen that.
Yeah, that was close.
They decided to flank you.
Yeah. Those dastardly zombies.
Oh. Is that why you're trying to clear this out? Is that Humvee?
Mm-hmm. Considering I've managed to completely ruin 2 cars today.
You wrecked the sports car.
Yeah.
Something is wrong with me. Holy.
Holy night.
Just watching this is just like, hey, Macarena.
Hey, Macarena. I don't know the words to that song. Hey, Macarena. Oi!
Here it goes a bleda. I know that part.
You know more than I do. That makes you the
listen
expert.
to it. No, I'm not the expert. I know how to do the dance even. But of course, that came out around the time I came close to the time I graduated from high school, so.
Oh, right, yeah. That was after my time at high school, so.
Well, I graduated in '96. In a big class of 12.
Wow. There's when I was at school, the amount of children in a class was about 30.
Yeah,
and that was one class of many.
What?
I'm gonna go check in on my son here.
Okay. I'm checking in on this Humvee. Actually, I want to check out the mechanics of it. I mean, it looks in decent condition. Yeah, I've seen better, but it's got to be in better condition than the vehicle that I was just in. So let's have a look at the boot. I'm going to miss the additional vehicles when we go to apocalypse mode.
Come to me, zombies. I got a small surprise for you. Some shotgun shells.
I have shotgun shells galore.
It's time to shine, baby. Shotgun time. That's it. No ammo left.
You got shorts, socks in your drawers. You gotta pick out a shirt. Just don't have no more kitties at the moment.
I might put my pickaxe in there as well, and the dead spiky baseball bat. I've got a spare that's in excellent condition, so if the worst comes to the worst, I can come back for that. And I do happen to have my crowbar. I just don't have that many shotgun shells left. I can actually start this Humvee. I made the bold assumption. It may have no gas. It's turning over. So let's grab that. I said put that in my hands. Add some gas. Put the empty gas
I think
on.
my game is bugged.
Thank you. Let's see if we can start the thing now. Seriously? Why is that not working? It's obviously got power because it's turning over. And it's... I've just put gas in it. How can it not have gas?
Maybe... Wait, is the gas tank empty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gas
I have
can.
no idea.
That's not just working well at all, is it? Okay, so let's try that again. Add fuel. Right, that's a bit more like it. It's cheesy poof time. Obviously just doing it too quick. Right. Let's try it again. Now we should have fuel in the damn thing. That's a bit more like it. There we go. It does actually work. Right, okay, let's see if we can ram raid this Gigamart.
I'm back.
Oh, hello. It's all books. Okay. Furniture. Clothing. Zombies. Lingerie. Says,
Sporting goods.
yeah. Found a machete. Nice.
Nice.
Fishing stuff, duct tape. Some screws and things like that. 2 pickaxes. Well, I'm really in luck. Some sheet metals. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's all getting confusing. Oh, and there's a zombie. Right, so where was we?
Now, if you find a sledgehammer, then
Well, that would be an interesting reversal of fortune, wouldn't it? It'd be a case of I wanted the sledgehammer to get the ammo in order to raid the Gigamart. Instead, I'm raiding the Gigamart to get the ammo. Oh, the joy.
more wood glue.
Yeah. Now I know where Joe's finding it all. Joe's secret's out. More wood glue. It's wood glue heaven round here. More wood glue. Good.
Where are you? Why is there so much wood glue?
He's
Good
in a Gigamart.
gravy. I'm in a Gigamart.
Wait, let me search it on the map.
Still no
Is
sign
the
of.
Gigamart the big? Is the Gigamart the big yellow square?
I'm the next one down. That's the mini mall.
Oh, that's okay. Now I see it.
But no. Oh, but there's more wood glue. Absolutely flush with wood glue at the moment. 4 wood glues I've found in this place.
That's good.
And the holy grail of axes as well. So I found myself a new axe. Some sheet metals, scrap metals.
Get metal sheets because we need them for
Okay.
repairing vehicles.
But absolutely no sign of a sledgehammer. What's this over here? Is this a deli counter of some description? Yeah, there's cakes in the rotten cakes in there. I can tell. Yeah, the Black Forest Ghetto of Doom. Cereal. Let's eat the cereal. I said eat the cereal, not look at it. Oh, there's loads of food in here. Just thoroughly disappointed about the amount of lack of sledgehammer. That just means I get to do it all the hard way, that's all. That's like, I was hoping not to. Alright, are these places over here? Is that a Wendy's or something? I'll tell you what I will do though. I'm going to grab that gas can. I'm just going to take some gas. If there is any out of this car. There is some laminate. And fuel up me
Humvee.
Hummer a bit more, yeah. For some reason I'm crawling around like an idiot. Ah, there it is. Right, now this could be a very bad idea. And when there's a few of you, and you're well stocked with shotgun shells and this, that and the other, then taking on a Gigamarts can be an easy experience. Soloing it with no shotgun shells to speak of, because the moment I use those, you're going to have hundreds of zombies pouring out of the Gigamart, out of the small mall. Now you may notice that I also left the Hummer running, so that in the event things get too hairy, I can just hop in it and do a runner.
So, again, we're experiencing the week that Ven probably dies.
The end of Ven again.
They're about to try a flanking Ven.
Well, it's worked for them so many times before, so why give up on a good tactic, eh?
Exactly.
Looks like I've got a hole in my trousers. That's bad. Whoop. Let's try to see if we can take out a few of these stragglers
Yeah?
before taking out the horde itself. Right, that's a good time to break off the attack. As soon as you sort of like do a push, it's a good time to just turn and run. Just a few steps, just to get the edge off of them. Some nice cars here though. They look like they're in good condition. Alright, let's turn and see what we got. Let's take this outlier over here. Let's give him a wallop. And then go for this guy over here. Still quite a horde, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to break them up by taking them around vehicles and obstacles so that they filter either side, and then that gives me the opportunity to sort of turn and fight a few outliers rather than face down and the horde in its entirety. No, they've just broken out of the Gigamart as well now, out of the mall.
And looks like they're trying to bang on your car.
Yep.
Your newly acquired. Why did you go down toward
Guys,
the
I'm
mall?
going off for today.
Who, me?
All right.
Okay.
But
Latest,
I
Dave.
may be coming back sometime. So, bye.
Enjoy.
Have a good day.
Laters.
Yeah, why did you go down toward the mall?
Because I'm insane.
Well, we already know that.
Extra proof was required. I was already down there because I was at the gun shop.
So you just figured you'd just go visit the mall.
Yeah. There's no reason not to. And now I'm exerted. That's a bad sign.
Oh, there's a doctor there if you need.
I think he's wearing an apron. Yeah, he's wearing an apron, not a doctor's lab coat type thing. He's not wearing PPE, sorry. I don't like the look of that. I'm slowly getting through this horde. Slowly.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. Oh god, not another baseball bat! That's ridiculous. I'm getting through a lot of baseball bats this week. See, I may have to resort to becoming the Axeman again. Right, come and get some. I've got some good hits in there. Unfortunately, I don't think the baseball the X does. It does about the same amount of damage as the baseball bat, but the obviously because baseball bats are a blunt instrument as opposed to an axe which is sharp, which means the axe will actually damage clothing, whereas the baseball bat doesn't.
A spiked baseball bat does.
Mm.
Damage the clothing.
Right, so this isn't quite the horde I was anticipating. Just going to sort of walk them around a bit more, Brad, see if I can break them up a bit. Meanwhile, it's still the middle of the night. Yeah, just bung it there, please. On the end of the table. Thank you. I've just been furnished with a cookie. Cookie! Oh yeah!
And she didn't bring enough for everybody?
No. It's only enough for me.
Well, darn it anyway.
There are too many. There are just too
I was
many.
just about to tell you.
Yeah. I've only got one real thing that I can do here, and that's break out the shotgun, and that's going to make things worse. But I think it's a case of I don't really get a choice. I'm gonna have to risk it.
Well, just letting you know,
Risk
last
it
week
with
I
me
took
biscuit.
and had a. Just letting you know that my shotgun, my one sawed-off shotgun, got broke last week.
Oh no!
So waking up the neighborhood, I see.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how bad it gets.
Looks like you thinned him out pretty good, though.
Yeah, I think I can swap back to my X now.
Yeah, I've been watching Survivor Mike some of the stuff, and he's been doing a long dark 500 days in the dark
Oh.
type series now.
Ah. Okay, so that wasn't the
You
catastrophe.
dare go into the mall.
Mm.
You dare go in the mall when it's dark out.
Well, considering I've only got about half an hour left. Right. Let's get in the Hummer. And shine a light in there. Let's see how surreptitiously I can do this, considering so far I've not been very surreptitious at all. Let's see what we've got. Put the Mossberg back in my Alice pack. See a couple. Is he just running away, that one?
Oh, he got his shopping done, so he's going home for the day.
Yeah. No, he forgot his brains. So, yeah, that's fine. Right, okay, so this guy's going to crawl out, so... Thank you. That's an easy one-hit kill. Always runs the risk of them lunging at you, though.
You're just going to make it easier for them to come out? I see opening all those doors.
Yep. That's exactly what I want. There isn't actually hardware shop in here, is there? Of any kind.
I believe there is.
Yeah? Just wish it was daylight. Right, let's actually sort of like attract some attention and bring them outside. Hey, dummy. I only just caught the glimpse of that guy. I think the RA's mod is broken. The weapon durability one, because the weapon durability seems to be really poor this week.
It is plausible that that they're nerfing some of those mods, like the weapon durability. And if the mod hasn't been updated to where to be as effective as it was, then
Can't see. That's better. The joy of headlights. Oh, there's just one here. Expect the ones from behind to turn up. Should be getting daylight soonish.
there was a shotgun on that one police officer.
Yeah. Give me daylight so I can swing my ex into zombie things.
Give me daylight one more time.
For the very least, I can clear out a load of these Z's. Okay. That was different.
They broke the window on you.
Yeah, they broke the window and climbed through when they didn't have to. They could just walk around.
Yeah, well, they figured they'd do things the hard way.
They do seem to get stuck on doing one thing like these two. You know, it's not much of a stretch for them to sort of like get round there and say, "Hey, look, that's where I'm trying to get to." I can, it's almost as if they get hung up on stuff. Do you know what I mean?
But yes, if you could grab that shotgun off that police officer when you got a chance, because I could use it to either repair mine or.
Okay. It's one of these bodies here, wasn't it?
It was the little pile there closer to the plants.
Alright, grab the Mossberg, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, consider it snagged.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'll just get on probably next Saturday for sure. And
Well, next week I am nuking the server.
oh, it is the reset of the server.
Yeah, it's apocalypse time.
Oh
So-
no.
Vanilla, it means Phone Man's gonna be grabbing a lot of different vehicles.
Yeah, vehicle collection.
It's semi time, baby. Let's get that semi truck.
Nope,
be in the
there
game.
won't be a semi truck.
They're not vanilla gameplay.
Yep.
Van.
Right, I'm taking this outside where it's nice and bright again.
Yeah, no semi, no Humvee, no. Yeah.
Spiffle.
Sports cars. Spiffo's in it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Spiffles are
change my profile picture to Spiffle Van.
Yep, Spiffo vans are a thing in vanilla.
Oh my god, my dreams are gonna come true.
Yeah, Spiffle vans. There's gonna be the fire trucks, of course.
Yep.
Just no Michon's Katana.
Just normal katanas and machetes.
If you can find a katana.
They're rarer than the machetes, that's for sure.
And then there's not going to be multiple types of shotguns, but there'll be shotguns.
That one was ignoring me. Don't ignore me.
Which means I'm going to be looking for my Jeep.
Yeah.
And of course, you know dang well I'm going to go for the sports cars.
Mm-hmm. Ah, here's a hardware shop, look. Missed. Let's try over here. This looks.
Surprised you didn't snag that wood axe.
I did just see that, and I thought,
Ooh, there's my garden fork.
yeah, your favourite.
Fishing rod, fishing tackle.
Yeah. There is wood axe. Damn it, can't have it in my backpack. I shall have to be over encumbered slightly. Gardening stuff. Keep seeing the ball peen hammer, thinking, oh yeah, that's what you want, and it's not. It's not a it's not a sledge. Might be over here though, or not. Unless that's promising though. Or not, as the case may be.
The drought
Sledgehammers.
of the sledgehammer.
Yeah. It's like Ho hum. Or is that food?
So that just means that I can just take and kick back and just not do the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm calling that a washout. Because I haven't found what I was looking for. I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
But also, there was metal sheets, but if you're doing a complete wipe anyway...
Yeah.
Next Saturday. Doesn't pay for me to...
No. I grab these things if you say, please grab that. Because I don't know whether you're getting on during the week or not, but...
Well, if you're going to be wiping it anyway, it's kind of pointless. So... kind of one of those things that it's like... comes a time when if the server's going to be wiped anyway, it doesn't really pay to really do much with it anyway after that.
No. I mean, the hardest part about going Apocalypse is getting a start. And the experiences that I had when I did this single player, because I was going to be on my own for a week, or a couple of weeks, is that it's a case of I've not really played Apocalypse for a long time, and I wanted to see how much harder it was. And to be fair, the only reason it was hard to start off with was because there weren't really that many weapons about, and I didn't start with a starter kit, so I didn't have that's a shovel. I was going to say typical. There's a bloody sledgehammer on the floor, but I didn't. You didn't start with weapons or a starter kit, so you didn't have a baseball bat. There was no food, and it literally was a bit of a mad scavenge to find something to feed myself to start off with, and to defend myself, because if you've got no weapons, you're limited to how much you can actually fight at a time. And even if you've got something like a butter knife or something like that, you're still only going to get a couple of stabs out of that. So it is really difficult.
So are you enabling the starter pack then, or are you gonna...
I will put the starter pack in, because you'll get the bog standard backpack, a baseball bat, and you'll also get a can of corned beef, which I think are the standard starting items.
And a hammer, I believe.
Yeah. Yes, quite likely. I think those are your starting weapons, your starting equipment. Whereas I think in Apocalypse mode, you start with absolutely nothing. In fact, I've got a quarter of an hour left. It's quite barefacedly telling me that Dave's still in game, when clearly he left earlier.
Yeah.
Right. Let's log out. Let's start an Apocalypse game. Let's see what we start out with. Start a new Apocalypse game. Start out with a cheesy poof and a swig of Red Bull, and that's all you need.
And then are you also doing like normal and enabling all the packs and all that?
What do you mean? Oh, the clothing? No.
Yeah. What's that?
No clothing. It'll all be locked.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah, okay, so these are all the mods that we've got installed, and we are going to keep a couple. We're going to keep the book collection and the book learning. I I'm not keeping the big pen because it comes with big Excalibur. So all of these car mods won't be there. Weapon durability is going to stay. And minimal display bars. And that's it.
Granted, I close those out anyway.
Yeah, same. So we're only going to have about
They're...
4 or 5 at the most. Right, so Playstyle Apocalypse. I think if I start with that and I've got all the mods installed, it doesn't matter because it's like the base. So we're going to start off in Riverside.
Might as well start it off in Nimaldra because of the fact that...
Yeah, that's where we're going to start anyway. Just to see how bad it is. Right, so let's just go with the usual. I usually go with Inconspicuous and Outdoorsman. Now, these are the two that I always tend to choose. Although I'm not entirely sure Inconspicuous really helps you a lot, to be honest. And then I usually go with Fast Reader. And that's all your points spent, because you only get 8 points. Now, normally, you can offset this, and I usually offset this with Short-Sighted, so that gives me 2 points, which means I can spend another 2 points, which gives me Cat's Eyes, which is for seeing in the dark. And then you can go with Hard of Hearing, which gives you 4 points, which means you can perhaps take Brave, or Light Eater, or Graceful, or any of those ones, which could be useful. Lucky.
You go Hard of Hearing?
Yeah, I always take Hard of Hearing and Short-Sighted. The other one is Weak Stomach is always worth having, because you're going to be opening. You're not going to be eating rotten food.
You're not going to be eating raw food either.
No. Now, someone said Smoker. I don't think that's.
I don't do Smoker because
no.
It takes and knocks down your health as you go along anyway.
Mhm. Yeah, I haven't got enough for Thick Skin. Thick Skin would be very useful. And I tend to sort of go with Overweight. That gives you 6 points.
Slow Learner.
Slow Learner's useful, yeah, because you're not doing, because we've got Book Learner, you're not doing the XP. You're not having to learn through XP. So that gives us quite a few points. So there I can grab my Thick Skinned. And I've got 5 points.
See, I go Resilient because of the fact it helps with keeping you from getting zombie.
Yeah, but that only staves it off for longer. You're just delaying the inevitable with that.
Either way.
Brave, if you've not taken one of the traits down the side, like the veteran. The veteran's good because he's desensitized, or he or she's desensitized to the zombies, and doesn't get panic. But then that spends most of those points into building the veteran, and that gives you very little to play with. So could go with Brave. 70% less panic. And if you like me and you're like, well, you could go for Baseball Player. Gives you a long blunt. Or any other of these things. So you could go for 5. I only got 5 points. Gymnast for light-footed and nimble. Or Mechanic. To get your mechanic skills started off. At this point, I'm not particularly worried because I'm not going to be continuing with this game. But I would usually go for Brave. And then with the last remaining point, I would go for Speed Demon. Like that. There we go. Well, the Sean Keating, yeah, that'll do nicely. So this is what you'll have access to. You'll have just the basic clothing. And if we just hit play there.
Basically, Ven's going to make sure we have more chance of dying.
Oh yeah.
For which, it doesn't exactly help. I actually know how to zig and zag and lose the zombies anyway.
I think the zombies are actually a bit smarter in apocalypse mode.
I'll still be able to zig and zag.
Oh yeah, you can. I managed to do it when I played solo a while ago.
Because remember when we had the vanilla stuff?
Oh, I start with a credit card. Well, apart from looking like a spiky punk, which takes me back to the 70s and the 80s when I was one. Okay, so that's actually a good start. I've immediately got a fanny pack, and I've immediately got a crowbar as a weapon. For some reason, he's got a credit card in his thing. Well, I guess that's perfectly normal. But no.
There was a saw in that container too.
Yeah, but I've got no backpack. No backpack whatsoever. Nothing to actually contain it in. But that is rare. Bella's coming to see us again. Let's see. No roasting pan. Couple of cans. So here, the other problem is there's no tin opener. So although this isn't particularly a problem at the moment because the canned tuna I can actually open that without a tin opener, whereas the other two, the canned carrots and the canned peas, I do need a tin opener for that. So that's something that was also a problem. I seem to remember actually finding one of them. But
I know where you're at.
Yeah, I was going to say this is actually a very convenient place to start because there's not really much else to build up to defend this particular small area. Let's just put a gate over that. So yeah, but you do start with very little. Yeah,
well,
normally I start off miles away. I usually start off if I just check the map. Oh dear. Oh yeah, bloody. Usually
you're on the outskirts of town, but
yeah.
Either way, that is one of the most well-known locations to have a base.
Yeah, so we're in Muldrar, which is this set of dots over here. And it is a good bit of base, isn't it? It's a good place to actually start. I mean, that's probably the best place I've started in Muldrar ever.
With a random...
Yeah, if it hadn't been on a live session, you wouldn't have believed it, would you? Where is it, though?
Go to the north end of town.
North end of town. Okay, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it's
none of those. That's that one.
A little further. Yeah, right there.
That's the one. I've never started. I've started in a few of these houses in this area before. I've certainly started in these camper trailers, these statics, before. But usually, we tend to start over here-ish. In fact, it's in one of these two buildings here, generally.
We've started in the trailer houses before, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. These ones over here, which aren't too far away. In fact, the first game I ever played, I started off in one of these. All those many years ago.
That little house that you took and started off in that time actually has been well known to be one of the better base locations.
I can see why. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's already got a high fence around it that the zombies can't see past. You've got a small gap here, which you've just got to fill in with a bit of carpentry. Or metalwork, whichever you want to build up.
Yeah.
You've got plenty of space. And if you really need to, you can just hop over the fences.
And you got plenty of trees to cut down for carpentry stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, in fact, actually, Private Lime did his cardboard box challenge, where he built up around the base with cardboard boxes.
Mm. So that's the other thing. You could just build crates. Build crates across there. And that'll keep the zombies out.
Yeah.
But hey,
It's
I've never
actually
actually started in that house ever before. So, I guess it's because it's single
very
player.
rare, I think, anybody actually starts in that house.
Mm. But like I say, we usually end up stitched up in this corner over here somewhere.
Yeah, either in those one set of houses there, or
Yeah, these ones here. This because when I actually played my single player, this is the house I started in, and I raided this shed and found that my first weaponry, which was like the lead, the pipes, metal pipes.
metal pipe.
Mm. Other than that, I couldn't find anything. But once you've got that, once you've got the weapon, actually being able to take the zombies out becomes a hell of a lot easier. I think that's the half of the battle, getting a start. After that, it's it's plain sailing. So once you've got a weapon, you can find better weapons because you can take zombies out to get towards them, to find them and get to places and go to other sheds and other places. And then the only real additional threat that you've got from the zombies is you're more likely to get infected. And again, that's if they scratch you, because if they scratch you, you can be zombified from that. Right.
Well, one of the mods I usually put on my single player usually is the professions weaponry or professions starting weapons. And if you have, like, say, carpenter or handyman or something like that, usually you start off with like a hammer, and
fireman, you start off with an axe.
Yeah, with fireman you start off with an axe. Burglar you start off with a crowbar.
Yeah, police officer you're going to start off with the nightstick.
Nightstick and gun.
Yeah. Oh, you actually get a piece, do you? Right. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Right. In that case, I think that's 3 o'clock. I think that's time to end the stream. I survived.
Barely.
Actually, yeah, barely. I mean, it was close a couple of times. I didn't actually get bitten this week or even scratched, so I think I did really well. But I didn't manage to get into the gun shop, which was the main goal of what I was trying to do before I could raid the Gigamart. And then ended up trying to do it in reverse. So we raid the Gigamart to raid the gun shop to try and find the sledgehammer and get through the grates. But who knows, they may fix that as well. But, right, okay, cool. That brings the live stream to an end. So it's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Super.
See you next week, where we're really gonna go crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. So don't forget to join us 1 o'clock GMT for an apocalypse gameplay. Oh, God. What I got myself into.
Where basically Super, if he gets a hold of a gun, he's shooting.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just going to make things difficult because it's like going to have the horde on us. The horde. Right, so I hope you have a good week. I know it's going to be an interesting one for us at the very least when we start off next week. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, join the Discord, start talking games, DayZ, Project Zomboid, Modern Warfare. Tell me what you think of Starship Troopers Extermination. Tell me what you think of Caliber. Been playing those this week. Oh, and I've also been playing Beyond All Reason, which is an RTS game. So, get on Discord, talk to me about that. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.